You see it on. I don't get no live updates when it's what you call it? Twitch. No, I get on Twitch. I don't. Yeah. No, I don't broadcast for the hell of it.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State
in
the very
mammoth
AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception.
That's what happens when you're America's team, baby.
And Big D, as their guys will do battle with the Minnesota Vikings.
That's what happens when you're the game of the week, baby. I mean, the America's team.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Just right there. Huh? You know what's funny about that? You said it like you know them guys. That's
Now the fourth-year man from Utah, Devontae Booker. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store.
Someone probably do.
Just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Jalen Smith, who took a huge step forward last year, in on the tackle for Dallas.
I'm sure they probably do have some situations where they break, they get their fingers broken. Malik, right there. Let's see what this looks like.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, let's go second.
On the carry, it's Booker. And he is
they're going to carry him getting off that edge.
Line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard
I couldn't get that nigga off the edge.
Right.
That was the question I wanted to ask myself, the same question. Like, where is this nigga been?
That's a very difficult third down call now.
Where this nigga been all, shit. Think I'm lying. Where he been? All of a sudden, that nigga wants to show up. I see you then, Kerry.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Going for the deep ball. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Oh, Bush.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah,
From
yeah,
the 34 now,
sure.
Here's 1st and 10. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf.
Oh, come on, keep going.
Not before he works it past the 50. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
I tried to.
I
should have just kept running.
Because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game. They try to quick hitter inside. But
I see. Nobody picked that dude up. Jesus.
That one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down now, it's Gordon.
Oh, we out to the races. We gone. You better not get caught. Oh, you kidding me? Come on.
By Gordon, 43 yards on the ground. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a first and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now, because is he rewarding himself for a great run, or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a second and goal. Second and goal from the 1.
Watch 54. Watch 54. Go, get out there, Defense all day.
They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tariq Cohen hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Oh, y'all gonna do that?
About 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs, so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
Gun. Got you, boy. I got you, boy. What up?
Here's Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs.
That ain't gonna work.
Stephon Diggs. Touchdown, Vikings.
Come on,
Stephon Diggs.
Was that a
his
Woozier?
third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
What do you do now?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. From the 29, Prescott. And Matthews has it right side. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. Kill.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin.
Last week to trade, ladies and germs.
At a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at it and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline.
Nobody from no Alabama.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Check 24, check 15, check 15.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen.
There go Cohen. I needed that.
There he goes, left side.
Oh,
touchdown.
I needed that.
Cowboys. Tariq Cohen with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
So what?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Tough out.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ball.
They'll try the right side with Booker. And some room to maneuver. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Let's see you, Vander Esch.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. To throw is Cousins. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie.
Let's go.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. He's got a first down past the 30. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
First down, a run with Cohen. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now Cohen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Gordon. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Let's go, D.
On play action, Prescott. This is caught, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really like.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Torrey Cohen on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Not a three. 21-7.
This will be taken in at the 1.
21-7.
And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
My man, Mally Mile. We going to the boat this weekend. What up?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Did you really?
Following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, yeah, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
You ain't going to say nothing. You just going to go to
told me you were down there.
I was down there. That ain't the
because
point.
now you can't run any offense.
Don't want to attack. We'll see.
I didn't go.
I told you last week. Why you didn't do it?
From the 29, Cousins being chased out left. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
I'm watching play for real.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I think that's when it came from the
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Wolf got an 85.
A second down carry for Booker. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard
Get up the field,
line. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
QB's tracks. Let's go. Check. 80 weapon.
Now Cousins. Buying time to his left. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Oh, yeah, this
They'll
game
start with a give to Cohen.
Get upfield, get upfield.
There. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Game.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
We got a couple more of you to go. I got to get past Thursday night to make the Friday.
Prescott now.
But I need the Packers to win, too.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
I think I got the Packers to win on the middle seat.
That will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back
and
see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Man, I screwed that up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Where's the Dallas Colbert? What the fuck y'all call that nigga? But I still don't know what he went to.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Open man is Metcalf. He's got
it. With it, Metcalf.
And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 42 yards.
1 ticket, 2 tickets.
Man, shut up, dude. You got all the tickets. You ain't even call me about them.
5 tickets.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Gordon on 1st down.
Atlanta missed that ticket.
Tackle made by Emerson Griffin. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Oh, I need to go put some money on that fight. Who gonna win that fight?
Always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Check them tickets out. Tell me which one gonna hit.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen.
Cohen?
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they move the ball with relative ease.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Come on, throw the Devontae Adams.
Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. The Cowboys on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. Prescott on play action. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Everson Griffin able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I should have counted that.
Well, maybe
No,
that could
Dak
give him a little
Prescott
bit of a
came
pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
What is Rodgers doing?
The kick by Marr is good. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Being pleasantly surprised about getting the ball back at halftime. What you think about that? I know, right? I forgot I got the ball at the beginning of the game. That's even nice. That's so nice. Here we go. Let's go with that.
The Joker's the film of the year. I want to see that to believe it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown.
Saw him playing like that. Threw it over there anyway.
Six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation of the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
They go for just one here as it's up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
Need to tap
Melvin Gordon, 80 yards. Don't get caught. Melvin, you slow son of a gun.
Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls. And
that nigga crazy, man. They don't never let nobody get caught from behind, and they let this nigga get caught twice, man.
That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Kill.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at second and goal.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the back, a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Second and goal from the 1.
And you put these motherfuckers in the red zone.
They'll try to run this one in, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record.
One shy of the NFL record.
We all know he would love love to get to that record
Four
and
rushing,
even beyond
four
it.
rushing touchdowns.
But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance.
Do it against 5.
Absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Put Fabian Moreau out here.
I forgot they had Jordan Howard.
That's why I don't even know.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And they can score a touchdown. That's good, though. 21.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Off the play fake, Cousins. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run with Booker.
He put that thing on the turf.
Take over with a football.
Yes, sir.
5-yard line.
Yeah, boy. You put that thing on the ground in.
I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback in the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game. And they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice game.
Kill. Everybody kill.
Prescott on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while. What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass. On second down now, it's Gordon. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. On the tackle, it's Trey Waynes. Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On third down, it's Prescott.
Oh, my God. That Prescott, your sorry ass.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner? Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute
That's why I be having. That's why I can't play this game like talking about, because my nerves be bad.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
54. Gun.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. The drive starts with Devontae Booker.
There you go,
and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
go. Gun. Record.
Cousins to throw it. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Gun. Watch out. I'm going.
On 2nd down, this is Madison. In on the stop, the safety, Troy Apke. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week. You must have made a bunch of spectacular plays.
And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Bailey got the extra point, and that will get them one closer.
Lord have mercy.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply
Move
execution?
Move, big man. Come on, Travis Martin.
Because you got a
Move out
lead,
the way.
and you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now they'll run it with Cohen. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Check 26, check 26.
They try again with Cohen. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Just like that, huh?
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Kill. 27. Switch. Check. Switch. Check 3. 47.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Complete to Jason Witten. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Prescott now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Throwing. Prescott sets up the screen to Gordon. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Oh, they called it.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
We're going to 53. Kill. No.
A give to Cohen. He heads right.
That's 1st and
2
20.
yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Mike 54.
Again, it's Cohen. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
For no reason.
He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays.
No reason to be holding.
Usually they're a lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Well, that didn't take long.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cohen, and he gets it down to 32. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Touchdown. Geronimo Atkins got 2 kicks from about 60 yards in that drive.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of the lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
It's going to be that kind of game.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they get to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
He knows exactly what was going on.
The nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Kirk Cousins last year started all 16 games, but only led the Vikes to just 1 4th quarter comeback like he's trying to do here. He's going to, and that's
Stephon Diggs can't be checked. Apparently, like this nigga.
34.
You just
throw
the ball in there, man. Nigga can't be checked. He got apparently.
And it's a good idea to be that aggressive.
Like the nigga just can't be checked.
The defensive guys, they're just playing not to make a mistake. That often means you can make a big play against them.
Left side caught by Diggs. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st. A give, running right, it's Booker. Well, the returns for the Cowboys on Leighton Vander Esch have been pretty good so far. You know, a lot of Cowboy Nation questioned when they took him number 19 overall a season ago instead of Calvin Ridley. But Leighton Vander Esch would get 140 tackles last year. Franchise rookie record for Dallas en route to a Pro Bowl appearance.
I got something for that.
They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison.
They're going to stop all
that.
that.
That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
He got 14 points.
They're going for it. Here's Madison. Nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Cowboys defense is going to get
7 carries for 24 yards. We're going to stop all that.
Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Going again.
They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Cohen. And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now, 3rd and long.
Snoop Dogg got a mad
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. They'll try and pick it up with Cohen. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. On the tackle that time, it's Trey Waynes. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Cousins. And Diggs has it. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Play fake. Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep down.
Thank you, Awuzie. About time one of y'all niggas made a play.
Down.
Jesus Christ. So what? No, he didn't pick it, but it looked a lot better than it looked a lot better.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. It's brought in by Dodson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Hey, we're good.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Going on the ground with Madison. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Madison. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
D-Law.
Picked up by the Cowboys.
D-Law going all the way, baby.
He's at the 50.
Big D-Law.
The 40.
Don't get caught, D-Law.
The 30. 20. 10. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
Nah, he almost got there. That big slow nigga used all his turbo between the 20 and the 50.
It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Cohen, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Cohen got that 5 touchdowns.
And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. He's at the 50. He's at the 40.
There's some excitement.
And
instead it gets picked off. And how about the return?
It ain't mind-boggling.
That's your official. That's your official statement on it. I just asked what you thought about it.
Not giving up 2 points themselves.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20. to
That's
the
when you start
23-yard
standing up and taking
line.
notice. Hey, I ain't mad about that.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other
Give me
time."
one! God almighty, come on, man!
A little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just
They didn't want to give
put
Troy
this one
Apke that
behind
pick.
them. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. It's complete to Diggs. Stephon Diggs. Across the 20, 10, and a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in
see
the
if
end zone
Tariq
for
Cohen
the
got him
final
an
play.
up speed
Could it
upgrade.
affect
That's what I
other
need.
things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time.
That's what I need is a speed upgrade for Tariq Cohen. Yep. He got an upgrade. Let's see if it's a speed upgrade though. Nope. No speed upgrade there. Oh, man. Down to Mississippi, New Orleans.
And you using the custom playbook too. You ain't like you using Jazz playbook. I highly doubt you using the Jazz playbook either.
So you're not impressed is what you're saying. Are you not entertained? Is that not why we are here? Is that not why we are here? Are you not entertained? Yeah. Is that not why we are here? Who called him or Bane? I know that's your dude. Who called him or Bane? Who called her? What one of them niggas called her, cuz?
Bang cold.
Yeah. Yeah, that ain't true.
Power.
That man said, yeah.